FPL camper on the road, chasing points where dreams are sold.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is a team selection video per game week 8. Game week 8 is here. How is everyone doing? It's been a while. Wow. I've missed doing this. I feel like it's been ages. And we're only in game week 8. I mean, this season is going very slow. Or is it just me? I mean, winter is almost here. And it's only game week. There's literally another 30 game weeks to go. 30! But yeah, I missed you all. I missed FPL. We're finally here. We're finally back. It's good taking a break. I mean, I've been enjoying some international break. As you know, both the countries that represent me are on fire, actually, right now. Norway, who I've recently become a citizen of, and I live, it's smashing it, and they're in the way to the World Cup. They're one win away. Even if they lose their last game against Italy, the goal difference is insane, so they're going to go. And then Kosovo, who I never thought would ever have a slightest chance, did the back-to-back against Sweden. We beat Sweden at their own ground. 2 clean sheets against Isak and Gyökeres, who are on front watch, by the way. But yeah, it's been a very enjoyable international break for me. Little injuries. That was the thing that I was fearing the most. Injuries, and there's been one injury. But I read on Twitter today that it might just not be as bad as feared. But at the same time, there's no final decision if he's going to play or not. But we're going to look into that. And by the way, I'm on bench boost. It's going to be not even a team selection video. It's just an FPL video because there's no team to select because I'm playing bench boost. And it's going to be all the players. But anyways, we're going to look how the bench boost team is looking. The bench boost has been active since, mid-game week 7. I haven't even touched it since then. I've just been hoping for no injuries. And it's been, it's been fairly... Yeah, it's been fairly okay with injuries. So we're going to go straight into the fantasy app over here. Go to fantasy. And, yep, let's just go to pick team. So this is it. This is my bench boost game week 8 team. Now, as you can see, there's one yellow flagged player. Let's just address that immediately because I didn't even know he played for Paraguay. I'm not aware of Alderete before, I got him in my team. Obviously, it's another newly promoted team. I know he's been doing well, and I like his stats. That's why I brought him in. I think he got DEFCONs in 4 game weeks. So I was like, okay, he has a threat on set pieces and can get DEFCONs. Mukiele, who is the other 4.0 defender. That's the thing. I mean, I was between. There were so many goods, which rarely happens to have so many. I mean, I shouldn't say good, decent 4.0 defenders playing for either Sunderland or Burnley. Remember Esteve and Rodon from Leeds, and both of them. All of them actually happen to have decent games this game week, which is why I wanted to play the bench boost. Now, I went for Alderete, typical, when you have a lot of options and you go for the one you want to, gets injured. Or so we think, because he pulled out of the team very early in the match. But today, the coach said that they're going to check today, and the injury is not as bad as feared. So he might play, but now I'm stuck with a decision. Do I risk it? I mean, we do have Friday as well. Hopefully to hear some, leaks out there. Hopefully Andy Martin will travel to Sunderland and see if he's going to partake in training tomorrow. That would be fun and awesome and would get a headache away from me. But either way, even if it doesn't start or we don't get any more news, I could make a transfer. I don't care because I'm in a very good position. If you remember, my rank right now is 107,000, which is pretty good at this stage. I have played the triple captain, which helped me to get there a lot, and the wild card, but now I have the bench boost. A lot of managers have played bench boost before, and some are going to play this game week. But I just want to go for it because I don't want to deal with this chip later. And the more you leave the chip dragging, the more it's just going to destroy your team. because you're going to try to fit. And I was like, I have a good bench now. Is Dubravka Leeds at home, Everton, Reindeers, Everton at home, Alderete Woods, who could go. I could get Mukiele, who's similar 4.0 for Sunderland because I like their Wolves at home match, and I have Diouf with Brentford at home. So yeah, that's the only issue really that I have on the team is Alderete. I feel like the rest of the team is gonna start. If they don't, it's fine. I don't really care whatsoever. I'm gonna play the bench boost anyways. And yeah, as I said, I don't want to make a transfer, but if I had to, I'm gonna sell Alderete for Mukiele and just deal with it. Yeah, so I've got Pope in bench with Brighton away. Now you could argue if I didn't play the bench boost, it would be between Dubravka and Pope. I think I still would play Pope. I don't know. Newcastle has looked good defensively. In these games where they don't attack a lot, they still kept a clean sheet, and they've had a lot of, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of 0-0 matches. Let me just check. Yeah, 3 0-0 matches, and all 3 of them away. Villa away 0-0, Leeds away 0-0, Bournemouth away 0-0. So that's a good sign. Hopefully another 0-0, or not, because I have 3 Newcastle players, and I have 2 of them are attackers. So if it's a 0-0, that's horrible for my attack. Yeah. We've got Senesi, Crystal Palace away again. I'm expecting Bournemouth at least to concede, maybe lose as well. Crystal Palace have looked on fire. Bournemouth also looked on fire. So we have 2 on fire teams playing each other. Are they going to cancel each other? Let's see. I really can't call this game. How is it going to go? But I'm assuming that Senesi is going to concede again. I do have Saad, so I would love Saad to score. Then I've got Gabriel, Fulham away. Historically, Fulham have been a bit of a difficult match for us away. So let's see. But this season seems a bit different, Arsenal. They're way... I mean, if they weren't boring and controlled last year, they're even more boring and controlled this year. But with that boringness comes, no stress in the defense. They look pretty... I think, how many goals have conceded from open play, Arsenal now? If you exclude that Liverpool goal, clean sheet, clean sheet, clean sheet. 1 goal against City. 1 against Newcastle away. So 2 goals again, open play. How did Newcastle score again? Don't remember. But anyways, 2 goals from open play. It's just nothing. Happy to have him there. Richards, Bournemouth at home. Again, as I said, I don't like this game. But if anything, I'm expecting both Senesi and Richards to get DEFCONs, because they have been insane of DEFCON. I think Senesi missed out only last game week because he got pulled early. They were chasing a result, and they did win the game. But yeah, I'm hoping for DEFCONs from both of them, and probably a clean sheet from Gabriel. And Pope, if he concedes, maybe some save points. I don't know. Let's see. Gordon was a miss last game week. It was the only thing that I was a bit disappointed on my wild card, because I thought, he looked on fire the week before. He was on penalties. And Newcastle, ironically, got a penalty after he got substituted. And then Voltemade took it. But I'm happy because I had Voltemade too. If I didn't have him, I would have been super pissed. But yeah, I don't know what to expect from Gordon. Hopefully, he gets some returns and justifies his place on my team. Otherwise, I'm going to be slightly disappointed with 2 blanks. I've got Semenyo, who, he's earned himself a blank or 2. Let's be real. I mean, and plus I don't care because he's 60%. He's 80% owner on my rank, so doesn't matter what he does. He's the Salah of last year. Yeah, he's earned himself, as I said, a blank. Saad, he's gone to 60. Still super low. Oh, Jesus. So Ismail Assar was the game against Liverpool, which I had kept him through his entire injury, and he scored, got bonus. He was 1.2 or 3% owned. Now he's gone to 6.7. Still super low ownership, so hopefully he smashes it. Saka, he's 10.5 as well for Saka. That's crazy. So hopefully he looked good. He's been looking better, I'm not to say that Saka, you should get Saka. I'm a Saka fan, of course, but he's been on and off. He's had a lot of injuries. He hasn't gotten rhythm. But last game, he looked decent, so I'm expecting the same. And he scored with England. Looked there good as well, so I don't know. Hopefully that form continues. Voltemade again. Hopefully this is an open match. So I take it back. I don't really care if Pope concedes. I hope Pope concedes 2 goals and the Newcastle score like 3 or 4. Because I'd rather Gordon and Voltemade smashes it than Pope. Because Pope is, yeah, I don't care, really. Gyökeres, he's walking a thin line. Let me tell you. He might be the one making way for João Pedro next game week. Because the fixtures for Chelsea are, yeah, they're going to turn. And I think the most likely one to go, if you look at my team, is Gyökeres, might be Gordon maybe, but they have Fulham at home, West Ham away, so I'm probably going to keep him. Yeah, let's just see. I mean, he's walking a thin line. He's 9.0 and he hasn't been convincing. And his international break didn't help at all. His case. Yeah. Haaland, obviously captain. I'm not going to overthink this. With Everton at home. And yeah, there's nothing more to say there. I don't think I would go for another captain this game week. Some people might argue Salah against Man United. I think we still live on that 7-0 game where Salah smashed it. However, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the last 2 years, the last year for sure it was a draw. I don't remember if it was a 1-1 or 0-0. But yeah, you can't expect Man United to just, concede 7 goals every time they travel to Anfield. So yeah, I don't know how that match is going to go. Obviously, Man United haven't been in their best form, but then Liverpool are in the back of 3 losses, if you have forgotten. So you might say, yeah, but Liverpool have this perfect game to bounce back against Man United, rivalry. But Man United are not going to be like, yeah, let's just go there because, Liverpool in the bad form. They're not stupid. So, I don't know. I wouldn't go for Salah. Let me just tell you. I think Haaland, Everton at home, it's even a triple captain match. If you're still on triple captain, I would consider it. Because Haaland is in insane form right now. He's on fire. He can't stop. International or Premier League. So, I mean, if you have the triple captain, this is a great fixture, but he also plays Leeds at home, game week 13, and then Sunderland at home, game week 15. So you have 2 more chances after this. So no rush, but I think it's a great week, at least for a captain. And the bench I already talked about. So yeah, that's it. I don't know what more to say on this video, except that, yeah, good luck, because I don't really have any dilemmas. As I said, Alderete is the only one. If you're not on bench boost, you probably have a lot of dilemmas. I've had a friend show me his team who's like insane attack, and it was difficult to bench. Had the likes of Semenyo, Saad, I think was Bruno, Reinders, and Gakpo. And as I said, and then João Pedro on attack. If you have João Pedro, I know he has been in bad form. The only thing is they're playing Nottingham Forest, who have been even worse than Chelsea. They haven't looked any better after sacking Nuno. I don't even know why they sacked Nuno, to be honest, because he wasn't doing bad. And then they sacked him and they've been doing worse with Ange. So I don't even know what to say. I think if I had João Pedro, I would play him. Bruno Fernandes, difficult to bench. First, he's a 9.0 midfielder. Second of all, he's on set pieces and penalties, which they could get. And matches like this, tend to be close. So if they get a penalty, he scores, might get bonus as well. Cody Gakpo, if you still have him, he's been in super form with Netherlands, but the Liverpool haven't been very good. So I don't know. It's really difficult. I don't know what to do. But obviously, as I said, I can't be really helpful in terms of my decisions. I mean, look, if I didn't play the bench boost, I don't know who I would have benched, because I also have Reinders. And he has Everton at home. So I don't know. Would I bench Gordon? No. Semenyo, you can't bench. He's highly owned. If he scores, it's going to damage you. Gyökeres, maybe, but also he's 26%. It's probably higher around my rank. Saad is on super form. So it's difficult. So I don't know what to tell you. if you have some such dilemmas, you can leave them in the comments, and I try and reply to the comments and help you as much as I can, or at least I don't want to say help because I don't like giving advice. Everyone plays FPL differently, but at least what I could say is I would imagine myself what I would do in this scenario, and then maybe that could, you know, help you make a decision. Maybe you're thinking the same thing. So yeah, if you have such dilemmas, you can leave them in the comments and I'll reply. But yeah, that's it. That was the Team Selection. Game Week 8 is back here. Bench Boost is active. Hopefully for another green arrow. As I said, my rank has been going very well. To be here around 100k, 107k, whatever it was at this stage, it's good, you know, because last year I was around 2 million. So yeah, if I just play, don't make rush decisions, and I play like I play, you know, rationally, not make, yeah, irrational decisions and rush on players that are just overperforming and stuff like that, I think it's going to go well. It's going to be a good season. So very, very, very good luck to all of you. Thank you for watching. If you've missed the videos and if you enjoy the videos and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing that. I think I'm close to, or somewhat close to 300 subscribers, which is a, you know, it's a small number for someone. To me, it's a big deal. So please, if you enjoy the videos, help me get there. And I'll see you on Monday for Game Week Review. Very good luck to you. Bye. Subscribe. Come on. Just do it. I'm waiting. Just do it.